The little bit of rain that we saw this morning, are we done with that? Has that passed through, or should we expect some more?
All day.
All day long.
All day. It's going to keep
your
coming.
umbrellas close, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, let's check out what's going to be making headlines besides the rain later today.
Before that, we're going to get things over to Christy Vaughn with your look ahead. Good morning, Christy.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, a big day at the State House. The tourism and hospitality industry will be shaking things up. Today is the annual Hospitality Day. It gives employees a chance to meet, greet, and eat with lawmakers while sharing their concerns. The idea is to promote the importance of food service, lodging, and tourism to the state's economy. Last year, more than 2,000 people attended from across the state. And we go from the State House to the Supreme Court. It could all come down to one vote. Justice Anthony Kennedy may be the deciding factor in the same-sex marriage issue for our country, but he's not tipping his hand. Kennedy has not given any indication of where he's leaning after a day of historic arguments before the U.S. Supreme Court. And Rochelle, Jonathan, this weekend we will have the Silver Elephant Banquet. So the GOP here this weekend, the Democrats here last weekend. Busy time. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it has been really busy. Last weekend was crowded. We had so many people here at the convention center, and then again this weekend. So expecting it to be a very lively weekend. And of course, ABC Columbia will keep you up to date on air and online this weekend, as well as the end of the week. Still to come, forget listening to music.
Is that ironic?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's an inside thing.
Exactly, exactly. Well, this is not ironic. The 8-track, the CD, the MP3 player,
don't remember
they
those?
may all be going the way of the dinosaur. The same cannot be said for vinyl. Yeah, take a look at this. It looks as though vinyl is making a comeback. The owner of Here Again Music and Movies, Andrew Shayer in Florida, says the record revival saved his business.
The former version of the store was mostly CDs and DVDs, and it just got to the point, with everybody, downloading stuff, whether legally or illegally, it just got harder and harder for, me to actually survive.
Well, Shayer's shelves now hold hundreds of new records. Last year, vinyl sales made up just 6% of the market. Now they're up 52%.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have some people that still have record players.
Oh, yeah.
You have a lot of DJs that use vinyl. When they do parties or weddings, receptions, and things like that. I even found some albums in my aunt's old house. I found some old Aretha Franklin albums.
Yeah.
And I found some Beatles albums. I mean, it was pretty awesome. It's nostalgic.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's something very nostalgic about it. I remember my parents still have some of the old 8-tracks.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from my childhood.
Yeah, your kids are looking like, what is this?
Right, exactly. All right, well, still to come, we are continuing to follow the violence out of Baltimore overnight.
That's right, but there are some signs that things are quieting down. We'll tell you the latest coming up.
Right now, 57 degrees with light rain continuing to fall. More rain, only low 60s for those highs this afternoon. All more details next. We are live from Main and Gervais.
I am Christy Vaughn.
And I'm Rochelle Dean. We are live from Main and Gervais. Your time right now, 5 a.m.
And I tell you, it's a lot warmer out there this morning than it was yesterday. And it might be just a little cloudy, even though it's too dark to tell.
Yeah, but could that be a sign that more rain could be on the way? I don't know. For more on the forecast, let's turn things over to meteorologist Jonathan Kennedy. Jonathan, what does this mean with this mixture? We had cold weather, which cooled things down. Now we're starting to see a little humidity. Does that mean that we could see a little precipitation?
Yeah, we were certainly tracking some storms out there the last few days. I mentioned we might see a few showers out there, and let's just go ahead and look at those current conditions. I'll let you know all you need to know before you head out the door. It is a warmer start today, as we mentioned, upper 50s and low 60s as you head out across the Midlands this morning. Mostly clear skies. We are seeing a few more clouds, and we'll likely see that throughout the day today.
Well, police in Columbia have made an arrest in a deadly shooting at an apartment complex. Curtis Long is behind bars this morning, charged with attempted murder and murder charges. Officers say he shot into a crowd at the Colony Apartments Tuesday night. Now, this incident left a mother of 3 dead, all of her children under the age of 8. The coroner identified the woman as Sunshine Housey. Meanwhile, a man is still recovering in the hospital this morning from a gunshot wound. No word on his condition this morning. Police say more arrests are still possible in this case.
We are still trying to sort through the investigation into an alleged plot at Dreher High School. The Richland County Sheriff's Department detained a 17-year-old student who deputies say was planning an attack on students and teachers on the 16th anniversary of the Columbine High School shooting.
Right now, 53 degrees with partly cloudy skies. More sun in mid-70s this afternoon. More details next. We are live from Main and Gervais.
May the 5th, and it's called Midlands Gives, the second annual Midlands Gives. And what makes it unique, folks, is it's all done online through the internet. Joanne, last year was your first year here in Columbia. An outstanding success then, wasn't it?
It was. We had 150 nonprofits who participated, and we raised, drumroll, $705,000 in 24 hours with online gifts.
With online gifts. Now, this year, as we mentioned, May 5th.
That's right, and no rain.
And no rain and no traffic problems to report right now. It seems like traffic is moving pretty smoothly out there, so we will, of course, continue to be your eyes on the road and keep you up to date.
That's right, and oftentimes we can easily see some messy spots. So far so good on your Monday morning.
Yeah.
I would have to say this is truly a timeless love story. Timeless because she doesn't age? All right, the joke's not funny when I explain it, I know, but in all seriousness, the movie does drag through the first half. The nostalgia is nice, there's moments of sweetness, but in my opinion, the movie really doesn't take off until Harrison Ford enters the picture.